cut. So hi, welcome to the Overrated Angler. It's Friday, it's coming up to 6:30 in the evening. I'm at home, just been doing a bit of editing on one of the latest videos and just been getting ready today because I'm going to Bungsamran. Excuse me. I'm going to Bungsamran tomorrow with Oz. Me and Oz are going up there early. Oz is coming around with me at 3:30 in the morning, and hopefully we'll pack the truck, and I've packed the truck, some of my bits already. We'll pack the truck and leave here by about 3:45 in the morning, and hope to arrive at Bungsamran to get on the end of the main pier for 5 AM, so we can start fishing at that time. That's the earliest you can get there for a day session. They'll let you go on there at that time, and the aim is to get to the end of the pier. That literally you've got to get there at that time of day. If you don't get there at 5 o'clock in the morning, someone else is probably going to get there, because it's a really hot area. It is a hot area, but all the Thai people that all the Thai people that go there want to fish off the side of the pier, casting out into the lake to the main water. We want to fish off the end, the actual end of the pier, where it goes off to the right hand side to the sort of nature area. You've got a lovely margin spot down on the right hand side, and then you can cast into the bay, you know, casting towards the edge as the bay goes round. That's a really good spot as well, and then into the bay as well, the shallow water. So what we're going to do, if Oz is up for it as well, is probably have a rod each. So one of us have a rod right in the margins, and the next person have a rod, next person have a rod, and then so we'll just alternate our rods and see how that gets on. Basically we'll have one each in the bay, and then one each in the margin areas, or one in the margin and then one out, but we can, you know, have a look to see where we're going to go. But it's a really awesome area. I think it's the best area of the lake, to be honest with you, for the smaller species that we want to catch. I did fish there about 3 weeks ago, and I did have 3 Juliens, a couple of Esoc and a Migrel and a chocker, and packed up at 4 o'clock. I was knackered. So yeah, we're going to get there for 5 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully we're going to get the swim. It's going to be a bit of rain tomorrow, I think, but yeah, can't wait, looking forward to it. So yeah, I'll next time I turn this on, I'm sure I'll be with Oz in the morning, getting ready to leave, and yeah, hopefully have a fantastic day, and we'll make a really good video out of this. So yeah, nice one. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. Bye. So me and Oz just arrived at Bungsamran on Saturday. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and it's pissing with rain, isn't it? It's absolutely hammering.
10 past 5.
10 past 5. So we're going to head to the end of the pier. So it's steaming it down with rain at the moment. Hopefully there'll be no one at the end of the pier. We'll get there, catch some fish. Nice one.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, mate. Let's do it. Morning. It's 5:33. We are at our peg, Bungsamran. Some people night fishing here. So the fellow's in a hammock just behind us when we turned out. He couldn't have been too happy to see us, because he just moved off as soon as we got here. But coming to the end of their session and the beginning of ours, so, and there's no one fishing this part, so we are on the end of the pier where we wanted to get. Obviously dark at the moment. Oz has drawn, well, we did a flip of the coin. So Oz has opted for the far right hand margin spot, which is a good spot. I had a Migrel off there last time, and a couple of Esoc, and a couple of Swai, I think, as well. And I'm going to go straight out here. Then Oz will have, we're going to alternate rods, and Oz will have his left hand rod somewhere in the bay, and I'll go just the other side of him. So we've got all rods at the moment in the bay. Obviously if we don't get bites, and or it's not as good as we thought it was going to be, we'll probably go further out into the bay, but wait and see on that. So yeah, just getting set up at the moment. Just going to do a ground bait mix. It's been raining, it's just stopping at the moment, but yeah, it's nice and cool. Mozzies aren't out yet.
It's starting to appear now as the rain eases.
Yeah, that's it, they will do, yeah.
So we're all long trousers.
Yep.
To avoid it.
That's it, mate.
Excitement levels are peaking.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day, mate. It's going to be a very good day. Let's do it. Let's get the ground bait next time.
Variety of species.
Yeah, that's what we're going to get. A nice few species today. Some nice scaled fish. That's why we're here. Oz had his first fish today.
In the dark after
Tilapia.
5 minutes?
Yeah. Well, mate, your rig's working alright.
It's not really what we want, but yes. It's
but it's a good sign because it's a nice sensitive rig. If a tilapia takes a method feeder, then there's nothing wrong with the way it's set up, in my opinion.
Yeah,
nice
so it's all working and happy days.
Well, mate, nice one.
First fish. And they're very damp.
It's just gone 6 o'clock and it's pissing down with rain, so we're having a look at the Oz has got what you describe it as?
It's the rain radar. So the orange and yellow is intense rain, green is lighter rain, and Chow Chang Sao we're sort of somewhere around this area. So it doesn't look too bad.
No, patchy maybe.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to wane soon.
Yeah.
Wane, not rain.
It's about 6:15 now. Getting a few bits of light coming through, daylight. I was getting a few liners on the right hand margin rod as I was when I fished here last time. Scratching my head, wondering why I'm getting so many liners just on that one rod. And there's not much line in the water between, but there must be a lot of
little fish on
little
feeder.
Fish, yeah, tilapia or Pleco Catfish or something. Obviously it's a massive bed of hyacinths, so it goes right back. So there'll be a lot of fish moving in and out of that that area. I'm having one rod towards the pylon there, and I'll try and get one as far as I can over towards. Oh, they turn the lights out, or unless there's a power cut.
No, all the bungalow lights are still on.
Oh, maybe it's a power cut then.
We had a power cut at home yesterday.
Oh well, I better turn this off. It's not much fun filming in the dark. It's 6:37 in the morning. Just put the second rod out and just had a run it straight. Well, after about 5 to 10 minutes. There's a water monitor going over the water there. Come right in. I'm going to go out and get wet now.
This is Dan's first cast on his second rod out in open water on a fake corn.
One bit of fake corn.
Single piece of fake corn.
Probably twice.
The fish has just broken the surface, but we're not sure what it is yet. Dan seems to think it's probably a swai. It's always a good guess, because if it's not, you're not ever going to be disappointed. If you catch it, it's what you expect, and if it's not, it's a bonus. It's been raining now for about an hour and a half. Now in 45 minutes, it's easing off a little bit, but the clouds are still looking very heavy. Skies are very dark, especially in the direction the rain is coming from. But it's not holding us back. And Dan's doing well with his fish. I'm going to get a towel to clean the lens a little bit. It's coming a bit easy for, yeah. Do you want a hand?
Yeah.
There he is with his lovely net. The sharp fin swai. First decent fish of the day. Dan Hastings. Chicken Danzak.
Hey, it's about 7 o'clock now, and the big log out there sticking out in the water, and a big monitor lizard just come out and was on top of the log, and it was either a dead bird or fish. It's just got in its mouth. There's a hawk over there just in the sky, just flying across, or an eagle of some description. Ah!
There you go.
Ah! With Oz just chewing the fat at the moment. We've had a fish each. Fish each, yeah, just drying off. It's nice and light now. Oz has had a tilapia on the inside spot, and I've had and he's had a big liner, and that looks like it might be going to turn into a run now, or it might have been a big liner, hefty liner. And I've had a fish on the far left hand rod. I had a swai on single bit of fake corn on the bottom. The rain is steady, but it has eased off somewhat, so hopefully it will steadily ease off, if that's the right way to put it. A nice Thai gentleman behind us fishing. He's done the night. He was very polite, wasn't he, and helpful this morning. And
the electrics.
He's got his missus or baby in the tent there. There's another gentleman further down. And really, there's only 2 or 3 anglers down on the pier, weren't there, at night time last night? I mean, it was obviously
all the way down.
raining, and they'd probably seen the weather and put a few off. There's a bungalow over there with people in. Yeah. There may be people in these bungalows here. It doesn't look like it, although they'd probably be asleep after at the moment. Yeah, just assuming it's going to be a fairly quiet day if the weather's like this for a Saturday, so that's good for us. Yeah,
we're in the prime spot.
We're in the prime spot. Look at that! What a swim! Best swim on the lake. You've got all this area, margin area. So Oz has got a rod just in here on the margins.
Just where that fish came up. There.
Yeah, just where that chopper come up. I'm out towards that telephone graph post, and I'll be casting as far as I can, 10-15 metres off the hyacinth ideally. And Oz has got one out towards the next telegraph post out there, and I've got one out towards the tree out there. So we're all in this area. If people do turn up and they fish here, not many of their fish are going to come around and get in our way, and if we get fish we can move rods out of the way accordingly if and when we need to. That's the plan at the moment. Obviously things subject to change. Yeah, 7:21, and just a few bits of spitting in the air still. One's more or less eased off us now. Lovely, yeah. Got the Thai lads to the left of us with their son, and Oz has just put a new rig on. Talk us through the rig, mate. What you got on there then?
Well, we've got there, I think it's about a 20 gram flatbed feeder. Yeah. Going to put a small bait, bit of ground bait on that.
Yeah.
We've got a 55 pound braid hook link.
A couple of inches.
About 4 inches, 3 or 4 inches. Very short hair with a single sinking fake corn.
Yeah.
Size 11 hook.
Yeah. Nice
and we're looking for the smaller scalefish species like rohu, migral.
Yeah. Black shark minnow would be lovely, wouldn't it? That's the rig to catch a black shark minnow on, and that's the spot to do it on, I reckon.
Well, you set me up to fail now, mate. Thanks very much.
No.
Fingers crossed. Let's see how it
goes. Definitely is, mate.
Let's remove the other rod anyway.
Yeah.
Slightly larger setup.
Yeah, so he's going back on. He's got a lighter rod, which actually might be good for that edge spot, because if he does hit something and he's got to hold it, he's got more of a spongy rod to stop the hook bending out.
Yeah, got a 50 gram flatbed on that because of the bigger rod.
Yeah.
But we've scaled it down now because we've got a lighter rod.
Yeah.
And a lighter hook link.
Yeah.
So we'll put this one away.
Yeah. I might even put one of my lighter rods out as well in a minute. Maybe.
And we know that we can.
Yeah, I might put.
If we do hook a decent fish on the lighter rod, we've got a history of landing them.
Yeah.
So
we're takes a bit longer,
confident in what we can do.
Yeah.
And just need the fishing gods to smile on us.
Yeah. Here's us saying, yeah, stick a light rig on, put a size 10 on, go down the edge. Be alright, you won't catch a Mekong. He's just had a massive lunge on his rod, and we think he's got a decent sized Mekong on there. But anyway, it's behaving itself. It's gone out into open water. I'm going to put the landing net next to Oz, and I'll probably go sit down, have a cup of tea, and come back.
We could go and have dinner.
Yeah.
Last time I hooked a Mekong on this rod, it took about 40 minutes to
actually, I'll put him, get it in his net when it comes. Yeah. I'll turn this off for a bit. It's a lovely morning. It's lovely and cool.
What's the chances of that?
I was doing a ground job. Oh, nice one. He's going to let him for a couple of my gun. Well done, Oz. Doing a good job there with the lighter rig, lighter rod, small hook. Doing your rod of work out. And you're back. Yeah. See, mate. Take your time, take your time. Nice one. Well done, mate. Drop the rod.
You got him, he's got it.
Yeah. That's a big one, isn't it? Nice, mate. Do you want a photo of that?
Yeah, I might not get another fish, eh?
Yeah, nice one. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
Well done, buddy.
Thanks, mate.
Oz with about 45 pounds swai. It's the biggest swai I've ever seen out of here. I think that's huge.
Yeah.
That's 748. Oz has just had a nice swai just down the edge there. He just chucks out a load of corn and scattered it around a nice area. So it'll be nice, interesting to see what he gets on that. It's a lovely little peg area he's got there. He's getting lots of liners. Thai lad thinks he's got a fish on, but it's not fish on. It's just it's literally just liners. That's all it is.
I think I picked the rod up, but there's a sway on.
Yeah, you know when you've got but yeah, I'm just about to swap over. And Lee Force was asking me the other day about this feeder that he gave me a couple of years ago. He hadn't seen it, and I thought I'd lost it, but I found it. It's a Guru flatbed feeder anyway. I've got a size 11 single bit of corn on there. I'm going to be brave or stupid, one of the two, and I'm going to put my Nash with a small reel, a low test curve rod, and I'm going to put it on this spot here, and I'm going to move that one that's the lighter of the two rods out there to that one. So hopefully if I catch a swai or a big Siamese, I'll be alright. It's just the Mekong that sort of scare you with that sort of tackle, but it is what it is. It's better to use a lighter rod. Anyway, let's do it. I just went to put some sun block on. The sun is out, and Oz has had, be careful those pecks, mate, they're really sharp. Yeah, be careful with those pecks, really careful. Oh, lovely looking fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
So black-eared catfish. They've got sun behind you there, so not really best.
Turn round?
Yeah, if you can, mate. Careful those pecks, mate, because that's where Shane had an accident with them. Nice one, black-eared catfish. Well done, mate. Nice ones. Lovely. Awesome, mate. Nice.
Different species.
Yeah.
Not quite what we're after.
9:10 in the morning, and Oz has moved his margin rod to get away from the tilapia, and I think he's hooked a whale.
5 minutes later. On the light rod again, of course.
Yeah. So he's got. I think we can say with some certainty that he's hooked a Mekong. Oh, that's a very angry swai.
It's not a swai.
No. It's a lake. There's a few people turning up now. It started off as a rainy morning, and there's a few anglers here now on a Saturday morning. A few people turning up in the bungalows around the lake. Nice one, well done, mate.
What do you reckon, £100?
You need to get to the gym, mate.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, not far off, not far off. There's a chocker catfish, or
Plecostomus, we call them, right?
Pleco.
Pleco, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the biggest one I've ever
Nice
seen.
one, yeah. That's the biggest one I've ever had.
Let's have a look at that.
Had one here. Last time I come and fished this swim, I had
Got
one.
amazing colours and
Lovely, isn't
on
it?
the
Beautiful
body,
green colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stone Age fish.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
It's just like it's made of stone.
Fantastic.
Nice one.
Nice one.
Yeah, it was on a single bit of fake corn.
Yeah.
Didn't even know it was on there.
Okay.
10:15 in the morning. That's actually absolutely been non-stop. I've had 7 swai, and one of them snapped me rod, and 2 tilapia and 1 Pleco catfish. And I also had.
Dan.
Yeah, I got a fish a minute ago, and I was just going on about what we've had so far. We've actually had loads of fish. If I can open up my phone. Let's have a look. It's 10:36 in the afternoon. In the morning, sorry.
Feels like the afternoon because we've been at
Quite feels like the night, doesn't it? I've had 8 swai, 2 tilapia, or 3 tilapia, and 1 Pleco catfish. And Oz has had 4 swai, 1 black ear catfish, 4 tilapia, and a 90-pound Mekong, and lost a nice a nice Hovens Carp, which we see jump out of the water. It was easily sort of 10 to 15 pounds sort of range. Didn't snap him up, just come off, didn't it? Yeah. But it's nice. We're not really getting pestered. There's a guy there. Every now and again he puts his rod there, and then we have a double hook up, and he moves it.
Gets himself out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, feeling pretty knackered at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully the tilapia. Oh, sorry, the tilapia. Yeah, the tilapia and the swai. Mainly the swai will get off the feed a little bit because we've been pestered a lot, but at least we're getting bites, and we've had plenty of fish, so we've had our money's worth.
It was worth getting up early for, mate.
Yeah,
that's
it was,
sure.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just had a blind little run. He's had a mad barb Hovens Carp. It's 4.19 kilos. We'll take the net off in a minute. We'll get some stills and get some video on it. Nice one. Cheers, Oz.
Well, I was just delighted to catch this. Fucking hell.
That's it. That's it, up a bit. Okay, nice one. Nice one, mate.
Oh, hold on.
4.19 kilos. We'll weigh the net in a minute.
Yeah.
Nice one. Lovely.
Okay, let's put him back.
That's on corn. It's fake corn.
Yeah, two bits of fake corn.
Nice one. Well done, mate. Awesome.
Cheers. That's made my trip.
Just film me a sec.
Okay, so this is just checking what the net weighs, which is 4.15. So the fish was 40 grams. Reset.
19 minus 0.47.
0.47, so it's nearly half a kilo, so 3.6 kilos.
8 pound 3 ounce, just over 8 pound 3 ounce.
£8.
Yeah, nice one.
I'll take that. Thanks very much.
Mate. 8 pound 3 ounce.
Delighted.
Mad Barb, Hovens Carp.
Definitely a PB.
Awesome.
For a Hovens. Might even be my first, I think. I can't remember for sure, but definitely my best.
Nice one. Well done, mate.
Nice one.
Super.
Cool.
The big monitor lizard swimming towards us on the surface there, looking for a place to land. Where's he going to go? Is he going to go left? Or he's going left at the moment? Or is he just swimming against the sort of current? Oh, a big one, isn't he?
Yeah. I wonder if it's the same one we saw earlier.
No, I think it's a few.
I wouldn't reckon this. I think they're quite territorial.
Yeah.
There's probably not enough space for more than a few of them around here.
Yeah.
See if you can catch it. Cast a little bit of bread.
You don't usually see him coming that close, do you?
No.
Strange that. You know what to do.
Right, catch it.
I've never seen one coming that close before. So he's looking for something. He's seen a bit of a dead fish or something. He wants to have a go. That's strange. Never seen him coming that close. He's really close.
I'd like to see it even closer.
Yeah. He's coming in. He's going to have a go at that fella, by the looks of it, haven't
Oh, look, he's caught a little fish. Might come for that. Oh.
A cloudy day. Bit of sun. The sun's out, but it's cloudy. Nice bit of a breeze as well.
So it's a little after midday. Dan's just had an interesting run.
Yeah.
Hooked into something substantial. Not quite sure what it is yet, but it doesn't feel like a swai. So we got the camera out. Yeah. Opinion is divided between a nice Siamese or a Mekong. We're all hoping to see some scales. We just had the quietest part of our session so far. We had probably about 30 or 40 minutes without a significant run or bite. And everything just burst back into life with a run on the extreme left-hand rod, which is cast more or less out into open water and has already produced several fish. A little look around the lake while Dan's playing this for a minute. Yeah, nice breeze coming down the lake. Not the normal direction from my experience. It's coming down from the restaurant end, blowing down to the top end where we are. Quite often blows the other way. You can see down the pier there's a few anglers here, but for a weekend really not quite as busy as you might expect. But I guess the rain over the last week and this morning has put a few people off. So Dan's a bit closer now. Have you seen it, Dan, did you say?
No, that's a swell. It's swell like a Siamese.
Okay, we're hoping. In which case I may have to put the camera down to get a net.
Yeah.
Or try and do both. We're going to get a look at this fish in a minute. It's a Siamese. That's a good Siamese-like swirl there.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. Hasn't quite come high enough in the water for us to see it yet. But it's fighting more like a Siamese than a Mekong now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's why I come.
He's down, doing his best to keep the fish from diving under the boards, which is the only hazard here. If they get under these boards, you could say goodbye to it almost certainly. But experienced as he is, Dan gets down low, put the pressure directly above the fish, pull it away from the snags. Come on, Dan, let it be a Siamese.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Really nice.
Set the afternoon off to a great start, if it is.
Ooh. It's well enough for me.
Yeah, I've got confidence this is a 60-pound Siamese. What weight do your scales go up to?
I don't know.
We find out in about 5 minutes, I reckon.
Is that net? I reckon if we take it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wet this mat down as well so it cools off a bit before the fish comes up. I'm gonna get Dan's very substantial net, which is probably more substantial than anglers in the UK would use very often.
Good fight, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's fighting very much.
And on your single piece of single piece of fake corn, a very short hair.
Very short hair and very short.
I'm definitely getting a knock on the other end. Rod top's bouncing, a few bleeps. No, that's right. It's only going to be a tilapia. Well, that's what I said when it was that big Mekong. So I'm not hitting that. It's only a tilapia.
Yeah, right.
There's the stoppers are coming up.
I don't think it is. I think it's a Mekong. That's a Siamese.
It's a big Siamese.
Yes.
Told you. I hope we got a glimpse of that. I'm going down here. So I can try and do two things at once. Nice Siamese, as we hoped for. And it's in the net.
Nice one.
In the net.
Cheers, buddy.
Well done, mate.
Cheers. Awesome,
good stuff.
Mate. Yeah.
That's what you came for, mate.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, the mat's wet. I'm going to wet it again. It's already starting to dry out in this hot sun. Sorry about that, we lost just under your bail arm here, mate. Listen, line up. That is a very nice carp. What it's doing eating that silly bit of plastic corn, God only knows. But it did. It's fairly hooked in the nose.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall I get your phone for some stills?
Yeah. Please, mate.
Siamese that Dan just landed. He's just setting the scales to 0. Estimates for this fish is around 60 pound, Dan?
Yeah.
That's what we see, but we don't know how high the scales go, whether they're going to manage it or not. Let's have a look.
Yeah. 20.4
kilos.
20.4.
We'll weigh the net. It's not quite as big as we thought then, or the scales aren't quite as accurate as you thought.
I think the scales are. Fish probably not big. We'll get it.
Okay. There's Dan with the first Siamese of the day, and a bloody good one too. Okay, there we go. Look at the camera. All the fish, tail out a bit. That's good.
Super vibes with Oz Danzak. Oh yeah.
1:30 in the afternoon.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I looked at the clock. Oh bloody hell! It seems like about 4:30. I know. We are knackered. We are absolutely knackered. We've just.
Might need to take the rods out for half an hour.
Yeah, we just had so many fish today. A lot of swai, tilapia, but Oz just had a very deliberate run, like a very decent sized Mekong sort of vibe. He's got it on the big rod this time. Hopefully it'll be a nice Siamese instead. Just went to switched over to 2 bottom baits, 2 bottom corn, didn't you?
Yeah, 2 sinking fake corn.
Yeah, it's a lovely afternoon. Nice scattered clouds round.
Great fishing conditions, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. The wind's dropped a little bit. There is a little bit of wind here and there, blowing around. There's his fish. There she blows. Minutes now, it's battling it. He's seen it. We thought, oh,
come off.
Oh no, shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hook pull.
Oh.
Was leaning into it a bit.
Yeah. Bent the hook or not?
No.
Right.
Just as it came out, that went through.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
never
leaning
mind,
into
mate.
it a bit.
Screen back.
Yeah.
Nice one. 2 Juliens at the same time on different rods.
And
One
I had a
bit bigger
run.
than the other.
And I had a run and got my hook bent open. Didn't land mine.
Nice one.
That's the biggest one.
Yeah, I'll put this one back.
The one that's defecating everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get the film go back.
Yeah.
That's one. Lovely. I'll make sure he goes back alright. He's alright.
Beautiful.
I'll put his brother back, little brother.
Number 2.
Nice one. Both on single bit of corn. Size 11 hooks.
Both runs within 90 seconds of each
Yep.
other. Playing one while the other one went.
Go on, boy. Oh, fucking hell.
Leave them in the net for a few minutes, mate.
Just keep a note of when you catch a Julien's is they can be a bit fragile. So this one here I went to put back, and as he was just about to go off, he went on his side. So this one here I'll be holding in the net until he's strong to go off. You can easily just let one go and all of a sudden go belly up. So phone back in. He's alright. You're alright in a minute. Just keep holding him there. Oxygen in front of him. I'll get a red tail come up and bite my hand off him.
Just trying to push some oxygenated water towards the fish so it can recover more quickly. Seems to be stronger now. It's holding its position a bit better.
He's trying to find his way out then.
Yeah.
Come on.
And off he goes.
He's alright. Nice one. Super. Lovely. Cheers, mate. Nice
Top
one.
angling, Dan.
Oh,
Well done, mate.
Awesome,
All the
mate.
best, mate.
Cheers. Put another rig on. Don't mind me hooks, but.
Yeah.
About 20 to 3 now. Having a brilliant day. We've had 8 different species between us. Loads of fish. I'll say loads of bites today. It's been manic. I've just had 2 Juliens on my 2 rods, and Oz had another run with 99.9% sure was Juliens again. And all 3 of us, all 3 rods, got hooks bent. And I've got to put 2 new rigs on now. So the one's a little bit longer than the other. I'm not really bothered about the length. They're both about 4 inches long. Single bit of corn. These are size 11 VMC hooks. But the reason why they're bending is because they're light. They're smaller hooks. You know, Juliens obviously go off very fast, and but I'm happy with that. I'm happy bending a hook and changing it. If I bend a hook, I'm more likely to change it and rather than just keep the hook all day or for too long. You know, and it's a light hook as well. That's why it's not as strong, but it's sharper and lighter. So that's probably why you get more bites on the light hooks.
Mouth's a little bit
Yeah,
easier than
exactly,
a big heavy hook,
exactly,
isn't it? You know,
yeah.
simple as that.
Yeah, and I've got a bit of a big line in there. Yeah, it's lovely though. So we get the rods back out.
Hook size is proportionate to your bait, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. So hopefully we'll get some more nice fish. Screaming run. Another Julien. Went off like a Julien.
20 and 30 minutes after your double hook up. Bit of a breeze coming up now. quite a bit. It's okay, no worries.
Mean one for Juliens. I'm not going to weigh him today. It's about £14, I reckon. Mint condition.
Absolutely stunning condition.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful fish.
Nice one, mate.
Brilliant.
Awesome. Cheers, mate.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Well done.
Still. Tingle bit of corn. Doing the business. He's alright. He's got.
Swings away like a gun.
Nice one. Cheers, mate. Okay.
Doing well, mate.
Nice
fish.
Cheers.
Phone's down there.
Lovely. Cheers. Nice one. Wind's picked up. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All to play for. Oh, what have I got on there? My line just tightened up there. Oh, that's. Oh. That's strange. That's strange. Yeah. You think Oz is into Juliens. Juliens arrived in the swim and they're feeding. We've got Oz for the suspected. There it is. Here's the Juliens. We've got a Thai gentleman there with a Mekong. Everyone's at me. There we go then. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We suspected he'd lost a couple of Juliens and he's got one now. Well done, mate. Nice one. About stamp at the size they are today, isn't it?
Yeah, 12.
About 14 pounds.
12 to 14
nice
pounds,
long fish.
Yeah. Lovely looking.
Yeah.
Good
and
fight. Terrific run.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Julian.
Textbook, mate. Absolute textbook. Okay. Needs a bit of a revival. That's it. Lovely. That's it. Textbook. Lovely.
Super.
Nice one.
Brilliant.
Well done, mate.
Cheers,
awesome.
Man. What a great day.
Yep, brilliant day, mate. Let's get another fish.
All the dreams are coming together.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
All the rods out of the water again. 3:27 in the afternoon. Oz has just had another massively suspected Juliens on the rod. What do we reckon? Do you want to do the do-si-do on that one?
Yeah, do you want, shall I go under?
Yeah. About 3:30 in the afternoon. Juliens are having it. There's a big shoulder Juliens turned up in a peg and we are loving it right now. You just know what you're going to get when it goes off, don't you?
Yeah.
Beautiful, look at that.
12, 14 pound
yeah,
Juliens.
12, 14 pound. Oops.
Away.
Nice one, well done, mate.
That was still full of kicks.
Super. Nice one. Awesome, mate.
Red letter day, mate.
Yeah.
Red letter day. Nice one.
Lovely. Let's do it. Thought it might be a Mekong. It's a Siamese. It's bigger than the last one, I'd say. The last one was 43.
This could well be 44.
Yeah, you should change there, mate. Do you want to have your change for
Drop and cab. Thank you. Cab. Cab. Yes. Yes, it could work. No, it hasn't. You can get this back.
No, honestly.
You can get this back, mate. It's still going. It's still going.
He's done me though. He's going to snap me in a minute.
No, be patient. We're going to win this.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you're pulling him back out. You've done it, man. You've done it. Look, all those bubbles coming up. Well, he's not stuck under the pontoon, that's for sure. Seems a long way out. Here it comes. I knew you'd do it. Oh, he's out. Don't let him get back there. Oops, sorry, I forgot about the filming. I'm watching the fish.
Oh fuck! We pull our stoppers down, mate. Can't.
Yeah.
That was what was doing there. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers, dog. Legend, mate.
It's alright. You do the same for me, mate.
It,
no, you're good. I knew the angle of the line, he was just down there, not going under.
Let's do it again. Let's grab it again, mate. Let's grab it again. Shit, just go in that corner.
I'm trying to.
Might be able to net him.
Yeah, if you can walk back or something.
Just grab it again, way going that way.
If it comes up, I will, mate.
That's it. Legend.
They've only moved 6 inches.
It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. Oh. Just grab it again, mate.
Pull it up a bit, if you can.
Let it go, let it go.
No, I haven't moved it at all. Here it comes.
Oh. Big as a fight, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a mouth. What north and south. Here he comes. He's an angry Siamese Carp, isn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't really want to play this game.
Okay. He's coming up, he's coming up. That's a rainbow then.
It's a rainbow.
Yeah, and
I saw apples and apples and pears.
Lucky. Fish come up in a rainbow. He's coming up, he's coming up. Oh fuck.
What was that?
That's the end for the end of the eye. Shit. Only down. Shit.
You can land him from here. You just got to get him up and walk back.
Shit. Hair raising fucking fighters. Gonna come up on.
Yes, he's in.
Nice one. Cheers, mate. Wow, big one, big one. Big one.
That's a flipping beauty, man. That is a beauty.
Fucking hell, that was a fucking fun fight that was, wasn't it?
Wasn't it just? Oh boy, look at the size of that, man.
Try, mate. I'm not above weight now.
Huh?
I'm not above weight.
Nothing to weigh it in, that's the trouble.
No, in the net. Try it in the net. Siamese, I've had it for a while.
I reckon that's 70 pound, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be 70.
Let me see if I can get this camera going because it stopped.
Ready? Oh, you read it.
I'll read it if you lift it.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, that is...
Quickly. Quickly. Yeah?
33 kilos we'll give you for that.
I don't know. Isn't that 33? Say 33. It's not.
33 it was. It was going between 32.8 and 33.2.
Camera.
There you go, look at that.
33 kilo.
33 kilo
that's
lump.
heavy, man.
Yeah, he's a bit of an old bruiser, only
Yeah.
40.
It's 11 minutes past 4. And if this turns out to be a film, which I highly suspect it will be, and it's just endless film of me and Oz catching fish, that's because...
We apologise for that.
Yeah, I apologise for that, because that's what's been happening today, all day. And Oz has got...
2 anglers that will sleep well tonight.
Yeah, for sure, mate.
Since we're up at 2:30.
Yeah. So it's been interesting actually, because we've come to swim today, and you know, when you come here, especially, I'm stupid now, but you tried different spots. Oz started off down the edge there. It had a couple of bites, fancy somewhere different, stayed over there. As long as you've got a spot and you give it a few casts and bait up on it, and it's all good, isn't it? You just tried further down that pipe and had that fish off there. You know, you're just setting traps, aren't you? You're fishing for one bite at a time, really. They're getting on, looking more like a Mekong, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going further out. I've had a head shake since the first couple of runs.
Oh, you love a Mekong, don't you? A Mekong kid. Back in 20. Okay, couple. Well, Oz has got that.
This ain't a Julian.
Okay, I'll wait that. He's got a massive Siamese in it. Oz has just had a massive, there you go, says Juliens on one rod. Oh mate, nice one. Little Juliens, that one. I'll just get steal that one. Nice one. So we're about 39, but I don't know, I don't trust. I think it's just a big fish, unless you want to weigh it again.
No, 39 kilos.
Yeah, but that was, I mean, with the net, but his net's going to weigh
A kilo.
a kilo and a half, something like that. Maybe.
38 kilos.
Yeah.
I think that's a fucking big fish, mate.
Big fish, mate.
I don't know how big it is.
We thought it was a Mekong, but it's not. It's a fucking big Siamese, man. It's an awesome day, isn't it?
Isn't it a red letter day, mate?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never got this fish anywhere near out the water.
Look at that, mate. Lovely. Awesome. Get some stills of that. Hold on.
Okay. Huge barbed hook.
Fish has got a hook in its mouth, so it's doing a bit of dentistry on it.
I tell you, I'm going to do the crit photograph with it in between my legs. Do it this way.
Oh, mate. Awesome.
He cuddles them like this, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's fine. I can put him back in a minute, I think.
Let's try one more time with that hook.
Yeah.
Just can't. It's fucking solid.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Hook as well.
I've got pliers if you want to go with pliers.
Oh, I'm worried I'll lose them.
Okay. You'll be alright, mate.
And I don't think they're strong enough either.
We'll shed it.
Video him going back.
Yeah, go on.
See if I can do it.
We can take you in. Well done, mate. It's a chunk. Big Siamese, big old brute. That's one, mate. Awesome, mate. Well done.
Oh,
nice
boy.
One. Awesome.
That's very close to a PB.
Yeah. Difficult to get any exact weight on that.
If you say 38 kilos, I'll go with that.
Yeah. 10 to 5. And familiar. Oh, hello. That's his other rod there. Or was it my rod? Something happened. But yes, anyway, it's 10 to 5. And I was into another fish. Waiting to another Juliens?
Another Juliens, I think.
Another Juliens? Very nice. Getting boring, aren't they? It's 4-3 up on the Juliens.
And the sort of day I can only dream about.
Yeah, mate. Hold on. Nice one, mate. Lovely. Nice fish, that, mate. How you feeling?
Oh, feeling elated but exhausted.
Yeah.
It's been an adventurous day with lots of bites, lots of fish, lots of arm making battles against decent fish.
Yeah.
In the sun, in the rain, early start. I just hope Chelsea win tonight.
Yeah, mate.
Perfect day.
Yeah.
If Carlsberg did days.
Yeah, this is it, man. Awesome. Well done, mate. Nice one.
Cheers, buddy.
Just found this little fella going across the lake. Swimming. You think he'd get eaten by a fish? A little toad or some frog or something? Hold on, mate. Nearly had his rod in. Again. he lives dangerously.
Sitting next to it, thankfully.
Yeah. Awesome time of day. About 5 o'clock now. We've had a lovely day, haven't we? We had an awesome day, man. This is
absolute red letter day, mate.
Yeah. Brilliant peg, this.
Don't tell anybody where we are, though.
No.
Don't mention the single bits of corn.
No. Okay. So, Julien's number 5.
Camera shy.
He's in the pod, isn't he?
Yeah. I think this is a little smaller, to be honest.
Just leaning back a bit, mate. Yeah.
So that was.
That's one Oz. Well done, mate. Fish number 5 going back. Super. Well done, mate. Awesome day. Super.
Cheers, Mal.
Cheers
for all the help and advice.
Julien's number 6.
You only want to take a photograph. We're not eating you. Come on, calm down. That's it. Relax first, my friend.
Nice one, mate.
6
Number
Juliens,
6.
that's a record for me.
Lovely. Okay. So, it's 6:30 in the evening. Basically, about 12 hours ago, we started fishing at the
Cheers.
end of the pier, didn't we? We got there about 5 o'clock in the morning this morning,
Yeah.
and you see from the footage it was smashing down with rain. It started raining about 10 minutes prior to getting here, about 10 to 5 this morning. We managed to get one rod out, didn't we? And then didn't get a second rod out till about 6:30 in the morning. Probably.
Until the rain eased off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had steady bites all day, really, didn't we?
We've had a lot. We've had a lot of bites.
Yeah.
A lot of bites and a lot of fish.
We've had about 40 fish today, to be
Yeah.
honest. Catch Talapia and
An
swai.
excellent day.
Yeah.
It just got better and better as
Yeah,
the
it did,
afternoon
didn't
went
it?
on, didn't it?
It did. We started off Talapia
Yeah.
and swai, and you got a Mekong fairly early. And then, you had you lost an Aesop that jumped out of the water.
Yes.
Just shed the hook, didn't it?
Yeah.
And you had the Mad Barb, Hovens Carp,
Yeah.
£8 3 ounce, I think it was.
All before
Lovely
lunch.
fish. Yeah.
All before lunch, and we
Yeah.
sort of had a chat and said, no, maybe the Juliens will switch on at some
Yeah,
point.
maybe they'll arrive, right?
And at about 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
We
And
had,
it was just one after the other, wasn't it?
a
Especially
series
for you.
of screaming runs off the Juliens.
Yeah.
I missed my first 2. I had my clutch set a bit tight, I think.
Yeah.
But once I got that sorted, we got on top of the Juliens and we had a good result with them.
Yep.
All about the same stamp.
All about the same size, between about 12 and
15
16,
yeah.
15, 16 pound probably, weren't they?
With one a little bit smaller and one
Yeah.
a little bit bigger than
Yeah.
them probably, but yeah.
Yeah, we didn't bother weighing any of them.
Because we just had too many.
We got there 10 between us. Well, I don't know, yeah, I think I had 3, I think you had 6, so 9 between us, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good, mate. Three Siamese, I had one about £70. That way, one earlier actually in the day, 40 odd pound.
£42 3.
£42, yeah.
And your next one was £71.13.
Yeah, it was pretty much my last fish as well of the day actually.
Yeah.
Didn't really get much anything after that. You kept catching, didn't you?
Yeah, I started off a bit more slowly, but my afternoon accelerated,
Yeah.
and after about 3 o'clock, when I started getting into the Juliens, ended up with 6 Juliens and a fish that I played for about 15 minutes, believing it to be a Mekong, until it showed its true colours.
I was shocked to see it was a Siamese.
Yeah, it came in at £83,
Yeah,
12
and
ounces.
you know what? It could have even been bigger than that. It was a bit of a rush job weighing it in someone else's net, and I was struggling to lift it up.
Yeah.
So it was minimum. It was at least £83.
But
Big old warrior, wasn't it?
Before lunch, I'd had a black ear catfish.
Yes.
Not very big, but nice species.
Yeah.
I had the Mad Barb, which is a PB, just over £8.
Yeah.
£90 Mekong. Got smashed a couple of times by Mekong and unknown fish. And a few tilapia just to keep things ticking over.
One Pleco Catfish.
Yeah, you had the biggest Pleco I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that was an impressive looking fish close up.
Yeah.
So all in all, and we had a bunch of swai.
Yeah.
You had about 9 swai and I had 4.
Yeah.
Well, that was this morning.
Yeah.
The swai switched off and the other fish
And
managed to get to the bait,
yeah.
didn't they? Yeah. It was an absolutely outstanding day. Started off with torrential rain, ended up with sunburn as usual because I'm too lazy to put cream on. We've got to drive home now. Just having one beer to celebrate.
Yeah.
An absolutely brilliant day.
Awesome day, wasn't it?
Thanks for the invite, mate.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
Do it again like tomorrow or something.
Yeah, imagine that.
Brilliant.
Awesome, mate.
I won't have the energy to even brush my teeth tomorrow. Let alone go fishing.
No, brilliant. Really good. Brilliant place, Bungsamran. People are really friendly.
Yeah.
Thai people really help you out. Always on hand to give you a hand. landing a fish, weighing a fish, whatever. Do you know what I mean? They're really
Yeah,
nice.
it was a very good communal
nice, weren't they?
effort down at the end of the pier.
Yeah.
Everybody got the rods out when it was necessary. There was no complaining.
No.
And all this for a lake that apparently isn't fishing very well.
Yeah. So,
Fished all right today.
fished all right, yeah, that's back, mate.
And all the fish were caught, had plenty of energy.
Yeah.
The Juliens were in tip-top condition.
Yeah.
And the carp we had all fought like demons, as you'd expect them to.
Yeah. I mean, like the one you had before was a Mekong, the one I had, I would have, before I'd seen it, I would have said it was at least 20 pound bigger.
Well, we were both saying it's going to be a 60, 70 pound
Oh, the
carp.
first one was 40 odd. I thought it was about 60, 70 pounds.
That's right,
Yeah.
They fought so hard. There was no signs of suffering stress or ill health with any of the fish. They're all in great condition.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of fish topping, rolling. We saw lots of carp, Siamese, clearing the water in the afternoon as the sun got up.
Yeah.
Big arapaimer, of course, always there.
Yeah.
Chow fryer.
Yeah.
And the Thai guys that were fishing here scored plenty of Mekong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plenty of
Brilliant,
Mekong.
mate, all round.
Absolutely outstanding
Nice
day.
one. Yeah.
I'm glad you're driving because I'm sleeping on the way home. I won't do that to you.
Tight line vibes.
Tight line vibes.
See you soon. Like and subscribe. Cheers.
Thank you.